17 News.
All right, we began, of course, spring just a few days ago, and we really brought those temperatures in. Today, look at the temperature. We get to 74 degrees, well above average for this time of year. Now, back in 1965, look at that, -1 was the overnight low, a very chilly start to spring. All right, right now we're 73 degrees, feeling more like 73 degrees, dry out there as well. Winds are beginning to calm down. Now, today we did get winds anywhere between 20 and even 30 miles per hour in some areas. Those are coming down, and we're going to be seeing a little bit of a break from the winds, but tomorrow winds will be picking back up again, so just expect that, and also be a little chillier. As we get to midnight, about 58 degrees, winds from the west-northwest at about 4 miles per hour. So what we're going to be watching is a system coming in from the northwest. Now, it doesn't have a lot of moisture on it, but it does have a lot of colder air on the backside. So from today till tomorrow, it is going to be a big temperature drop. We're going to be seeing those clouds really move in, but here's that frontal boundary pushing through, and you can see not a lot of precip on it, so we're not expecting any real accumulation. If you're in the northern counties, you may see a little bit of wintry mix, but here across much of our area, it will mostly be some scattered rain pushing through, and then before sunset, we'll be breaking out of the clouds and getting that sun right before we have that sun going down. Tonight, we're going to be seeing those temperatures dropping down to about 43 in Madison, 38 degrees in Partyville. Not as chilly as it was this morning. Up towards Montello, yeah, a little chilly, 35 degrees for you. And then tomorrow, temperatures not going to get as warm as they were today. 74 here today, 45 degrees. That's 29 degrees drop as a high temperature for Madison. Temperatures really stay in the 40s as we go through the day, but those winds will be out of the northeast about 15 to 20 miles per hour. For the rest of us, though, even 45 degrees is really close to average for this time of year. Camp Douglas 44 and Platteville at 49 degrees. As we go towards Monday, not really changing it too much, maybe raising it 1 or 2 degrees, and that's really about it. But as we go into the rest of the week, we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting back into the mid-50s, possibly the 60s, a little bit of a drop by Friday, and then pushing it back up into the 60s by the time we get to next week. So a little bit of a roller coaster for your spring. All right, take a look at your 7-day forecast going forward. Not a lot of precip coming at us this week. We have tomorrow, and we're going to be watching Wednesday as well as Thursday, and that's only a slight chance of rain. We don't expect to see much accumulation, but it is going to drop those temperatures again from 60 on Thursday to 45 on Friday.
But you know what, Kevin? I am smiling because I don't see any snow in the forecast.
My
so
cats loved it today. They were out on the deck.
Oh,
yeah.
It's beautiful outside, so I don't blame you. Thank you, Kevin. The